morning, church. I'm Sarah Grant, and I am on staff with Next Gen, the Young Adults Ministry at North Coast Calvary Chapel, and I am excited for today's Daily Hope. At first, I was a little nervous about it because it's 1 Chronicles 13, and it's the attempt to bring the Ark of the Covenant back to the city of David. So let me just set the scene. David is king now. And he's super excited to unite Israel and have all of the commanders come together. He invites all of them from every tribe to come together to bring back the Ark of the Covenant. And as they're going, they're celebrating and they're rejoicing and they're praising and they're so excited to have God near them. So they go and they get the Ark, and you realize pretty quickly that they are not following the instructions set out for them in Numbers 4. So God has clearly stated, he gave them an instructions manual to be able to transport the Ark. So as they're going, they have the Ark on a cart pulled by oxen, and that is not in the manual. They're supposed to be transporting it very specifically. You can go back and read Numbers 4, you will understand what I'm saying. But they're moving it, and one of the oxen falls. And Uzzah, one of the guys that's carrying the Ark, helping, he reaches out to steady it because it's falling. And as he touches it, God strikes him dead. And the picture here is that all of the joy stops. David is so sad and probably terrified. So we see this as good intentions. David wanted to be near to God, good intentions with poor execution. And I was smiling to myself a little bit because I realized this is a little bit like building an IKEA bed. Now go with me for a minute. If you've ever built an IKEA bed, and maybe you're one of those people who thinks they can do it without the instructions manual, but if you've ever tried to do that, you've probably found that you're missing pieces or the bed just falls apart completely. So we try to do this sometimes. We try to do things on our own. We think we can do it. We think we can take the shortcut. But God isn't as concerned about the goal that we reach as much as he is about the process. The process matters so much to God. We see this in who Jesus was. And this is not about legalism. This is not about fear-based obedience. This is about honoring God. It's about how our lives are lived in the process, how we treat other people, how we get to where we're going, but the journey matters and the process matters. So as we're looking at this today, I don't want this to be something that's just a harsh story. It feels harsh when you read it out of context, but when you really read it and you see what God's heart is for his people, and in the light of grace, we can read this and go, yes, the process matters to God. It matters. So let this be a reminder to us today that we can walk by his instructions, not out of fear or legalism, but in pure desire to honor God and honor his people. I pray that you are blessed today, and we are so thankful that you are joining us for Daily Hope. We'll see you tomorrow.